Not every superhero starts with a lab accident or a mentor, a spider bite gone wrong. Some heroes are built with nothing. No guidance, no shortcuts. Just men like me and you, who are stitched together through hardships, blood, sweat. No superpowers at all. Just the quiet war of showing up when no one else will. Before I started calisthenics, I was this insanely skinny kid. I had no muscle, no strength, body control, confidence. I had nothing. I used to get picked on because of how skinny I was back in school. I didn't have access to gyms, money, mentorships, personal trainers. I didn't have any of that. All I had was the determination and the desire to become more than what I was. So I picked up what little I had, that being just my body, and got started straight away. And through that determination, that consistency, I've built an amazing physique that my younger self would be amazed by. I developed skills and strength I never thought possible. If you yourself are wanting to get started in calisthenics and start building a superhuman physique, top link in the description below. We grew up thinking that strength comes from these freak accidents or this deeper destiny waiting for you. Someone sees this hidden potential inside of you and decides to train you in secret. But most of us aren't chosen. We're ignored, we're overlooked, we're told we're nothing more than average. Batman didn't have superpowers, Nightwing, Green Arrow, none of these amazing athletes with superhuman physiques and strength had any powers. They started off normal men, and through blood, sweat and work, they developed into the characters that we know of them today. Even Spider-Man, when he first had his powers, he wasn't a hero, he was a bit of a show-off, a bit of a jackass. It was only when he finally learned and understood that with great powers must also come great responsibility that he actually became a superhero. Right? We're the exact same. We didn't get powers or guidance, a formula that made us superhuman. It was just us staring in front of a mirror, wondering, questioning to ourselves. What would happen if we stopped waiting for our story to begin and wrote our own story instead? Alright, no gym, no money, no team. That's exactly where I started, and probably is where you are right now. But if you have your own body, if you can show up and suffer in silence when no one else is around, that's something that no one else can take from you, and something that builds a true superhero. Calisthenics isn't just building a body, it's a forge. Actually building yourself to become more. It starts small, things like push-ups, pull-ups, dips, squats, rows, holds. It's not about chasing size, you're building control. You're not just sculpting aesthetics, but working to build actual functional strength with the purpose of being able to go through any hardships. These are the basics that forged every fighter out there, every vigilante that had nothing else but their own two hands and body. Calisthenics isn't just about growing muscle or strength, it trains every aspect of you. It trains your pain tolerance, your patience, your discipline, your joints, your tendons. It literally makes you superhuman. You're not just building a body to look back on in the mirror, you're building a body built for performance, so that should things ever go wrong, you are capable of handling it. But here's the thing, transformation isn't just a lightning strike, it doesn't just suddenly happen. It only happens when you show up, when you're alone, when you're tired, exhausted, but you still show up and do it anyway. The version of you that doesn't quit, doesn't break, that is where he is born. You're not building for followers or validation. You're building to become the man that your younger self needed you to be. Not to impress others, but to protect. Not to shine, but to endure. If you're still waiting for some signal in the sky to start your journey, this is it. The perfect time isn't coming. The world won't just hand you this strength, this superhuman physique. You need to build it yourself. One rep at a time, one bruise at a time, not giving up, one quiet victory at a time. You're not just becoming a superhero, you're becoming someone who is capable of doing the hard things even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to. And that is what makes you unstoppable. If you're ready to build not just a superhuman physique, but a life as well, this is where it begins. No gimmicks. My Beginner Blueprint has everything you need in it to start calisthenics and start your own superhero journey. Click that first link in the description below. Start your origin story today. With all that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.